That happened way quicker than I thought it would. You are not prepared. I don't know why I did that. Oh my lord. Falling apart already. Jesus Christ. Do 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 do. What's up, Tony? What's up, Cody? What's up, Sean? How are you guys? Sorry. I was trying to get a drink before I got going. I hit go live thinking I had enough time. By the time I even got the cap off, it was already streaming. And then I dropped my cap. I kept opening the wrong link. The wrong YouTube link. No. Solve. Alright. That's good to go. Save that. My day is pretty good. I can't complain, Cody. What's up, Chad the Lad? How are you? That's good to hear. Sean, getting a little moaned. I saw that earlier. I saw it. Oh. Had my drink. Now let's get in the game and finish this here field. Oh, let me turn that to live. Do all the colors. Do 3 hours. I don't know. I'll take suggestions. I don't know. We'll set a goal. There you go. What's up, Jesse? How are you? Just dropped my PC off at Micro Center today. Hopefully they give me some kind of answers. What happened? What did you do? Did you break it already? Oy vey. I'm super pumped I might get my first PC in a few months. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations, sir. You might have a functioning PC before Cody. Good to hear, Chad. I'm well, Jesse. Thanks for asking. No, it's no F. Getting picture from tower to screen. What? Was not getting picture from tower to screen. Sounds like a graphics card issue, sir. I think you got sold some shoddy parts. That's my theory. For that cheap, I'm putting money on shoddy parts. I could be wrong. Yeah, but if your power supply is not enough, because you say you got a new power supply. If your power supply is not enough, it's not going to power that graphics card, which you will end up having an issue. Then it could also be that your graphics card and motherboard don't interact with each other. Could be issue as well. Jesus, all that freaking ads. I have it set to conservative, sir. So if it's a bunch of ads that's on YouTube's end, I have it set to conservative. So they have They have 3 options when you set it to automatically add pre-rolls or whatever. And I set it to conservative. So there's aggressive, balanced, and conservative. I set it to conservative, so it shouldn't be a ton of ads, but YouTube got to get that dollar bill, y'all, while they screw over everybody doing it. Probably the BIOS. I think it's just they're not compatible, sir. That's my. That's why I say always use PC Part Picker, because it'll flag it if it's not compatible or not. You don't. It doesn't. PC Part Picker is not like you don't. You can. They'll tell you the cheapest price on stuff, but you're not. You don't have to buy it from there. Just put all your specs in, and what you're looking to buy, and it'll tell you if they're compatible or not. I'm getting an Apex Bronze and hooking it to my TV. Don't hook it to your TV. Do yourself a favor and get yourself a cheap monitor. Believe it or not, hooking a computer to a TV, while sometimes fine, it puts more strain in your PC and your graphics card. Just put it in get a regular monitor. Do yourself a favor. I will not have to undergo kidney stone surgery after seeing my kidney stone surgery today. Well, congratulations, sir. I guess because you still have to pee that some bitch out. Still trying to figure out what from number 1 to 9 I don't even spot no more. Well, last I saw you were at number 3. Chad was number 2. You were number 3. I'm guessing Tony was number 1, and Sean took over the 1, or maybe Sean was already number 1. I don't know. YouTube because bad on every channel. Yeah, but at least mine are skippable. There's some YouTubers I watch that make it so you can't skip their ads, and they have like 2-minute long, like even if you skip one, like you skip it, you still have to sit there for 2 minutes worth of ads, so you're just going into another ad. At least I make mine skippable. Probably hurts me in the long run. What map are you on? We're on, is it? It's one of the Michigan maps. I think it's just Michigan, isn't it? I don't know if it's... I've always called it the Michigan map. But there's like 3 different Michigan maps from the same guy, so... Pretty sure it has a specific name, but I don't know. All my stuff works. They said it's probably my processor causing my issues. I don't know why your processor would cause your graphics card not to function. That sounds weird. Did you try plugging it in, like using your onboard graphic, or does it have onboard graphics, like your motherboard? I don't want to go to work tomorrow. I don't think anyone wants to go to work ever. Unless you got like a really cool job. Like, I don't know. A NASCAR driver. I'm pretty sure that because I'm pretty sure even like when something becomes your job, it immediately becomes less entertaining. So even if you like really like what you end up doing, after a while you start to hate it. So, I don't know. I'm still putting money on it that something's incompatible. Your graphics card is incompatible, either your motherboard or your power supply. That's where I'm putting my money on. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not terribly familiar with computers, but it sounds like I don't think it would be your CPU. I don't see that being the issue. I could be wrong, but I'm gonna go out on a wild limb and say it's your motherboard is not compatible with your graphics card, or your power supply is not providing enough power to it. Excuse me. Good Lord. I mean, it very well could be that it's outdated and needs updated to be able to run new equipment, but I don't know. I don't see that being the issue. Again, I don't know much about computers, but I know a little bit that I've successfully built 3 of them. No, 4. 4 of them. John Deere 4020 hooked up to a class Roland 66 Baylor works surprisingly well. Random. Cody is now Zach Bacon's. I want answers. I'm learning more than I want to know about push mowers. That's new to me. My dad had 2 of them, and one of them worked. So we took it apart and cleaned the carburetors on them. And the one works fine. The other one starts up fine. I mow it till it's running out, or I run it till it's almost running out of gas. Mowed a bunch of grass with it, and then bring it back over, put more gas in it, and the damn thing starts leaking gas. And I was just like, well, that leaves it on me. I put gas in it, and now it's leaking. This Vengence is an awesome show I used to watch all the time. It used to be awesome. I don't know, around the time when Nick left, it stopped. Like I don't like Billy and what's the other guy's name? Yay. I liked the show with Zach, Nick, and Aaron because they all kind of, I guess, vibe together. Whereas since Nick left, it's very much become the Zach show with his sidekicks, Aaron, Billy, and Jay. don't know. When Nick was there, it was kind of like all three were on equal levels, and like Aaron was the one that got bullied out of the three. But now it's just like, I don't know. Billy is too much like how to put it? He is like Zach, and he overreacts to every last little thing. Dude, did you hear that? Oh my god! Like, I don't know. It was leaking from the carburetor, I think. I'm not 100% certain. What's up, redneck? How are you doing? Yeah, Jay, that guy. I don't like him. Even though he's quiet, like I don't know. I don't know. I like Nick better. Like I said, I really don't like Billy, because Billy is like trying to be Zach 2.0. And it's okay to have one Zach, but having two Zachs, no thank you. I do this thing, has me pissed off to the point where I want to throw it out the window. Don't do that. When there's a problem with a computer, it can be solved. You might have to put a little bit more money into it, but it can be solved. I'm pretty good, redneck. Thanks for asking. I want to punch Zach. Yeah, I can see that. Zach, he's way too into himself, but at least when Nick was still there, I think Nick kind of grounded everything, if that makes any sense. So while Zach was still a douchebag and kind of, the kind of guy that likes to smell his own farts, Nick was the like counterbalance to that. And Aaron was just the goofball of the group. So like they all kind of, the three of them working together kind of flowed. And then when they booted Nick, which I don't think Nick left. I think he was booted. Or maybe he left because they refused to air the footage of his daughter being born or something like that. I don't know. He said there was supposed to be something when his daughter was born. And then they didn't even like acknowledge it in the episode, so I don't know how all that went, but Nick has tried to become more like Zach, like making it all about himself, and like, he's always like going back to Ghost Adventures. No, you're not. Shut up. But the three of them together was pretty good. And then when they brought in, well, Billy was always part of the team, but when they made him like a main member, it's just like, no, thank you. Then yeah, the float stick itself. The float is stuck open. I'll have to let him know. He knows more than I do. He was teaching me. All I know is I end up covered in gasoline. Maybe I want to punch you, JT. Oh, maybe I want to watch that. That's why I don't like some of these shows, because guys and girls are greedy and full of themselves. Yeah, a lot of your reality shows, the people are 100% full of themselves. 100% full of themselves. But I mean, it takes that kind of person to go on reality TV and put on a show, I would imagine. What's up, Steve? How are you, sir? I'd love to see someone try to punch me in the face. I know, that's why I said I want to watch that. I'll get my popcorn. I work on them, so it's nothing hard unless it's mine, which is temperamental. Yeah, these are two. They're almost identical. Just one's a Craftsman and one's a. I don't even remember the brand of the other one. But they're practically the same exact thing. And they both have, the, what's it, Briggs & Stratton motors on them. I'll punch you in the face, JT, with love. More like he'll punch you in the face with his love rocket. Axe pump his ass, the axe stuff. But sends Aaron to do the scary stuff. Is it just me that Zach thinks every ghost wants to have sex with him? I'm waiting. I am waiting for the day where he just like nuts in his pants and says that he had sex with a ghost. I'm waiting for that day. I know it's gonna come. Well, he's gonna come. Anyway, I don't think I got until 1:30ish, and I had to wake up to practice. That sucks, bro. That sucks, bro. Love rockets. That's with a ghost. I'd rather have a ghost pepper. Bro, I'm gonna say it's not like spicy at all. I mean, it does have a little kick to it, but Wendy's Ghost Pepper Ranch, it's up there for on one of my favorite dipping sauce these days. Was pleasantly shocked at how good it was. But not really all that spicy. I mean, it has a little kick to it, but nothing more than like buffalo sauce. Cody Lewis with a $4.99 super chat. Thank you. Thank you, Cody. You beautiful bastard. From my potato to your potato. Heart. Oh, look, it puts you back. It puts you back at number one. All it took was a $5 donation. See, YouTube knows what they're doing. YouTube knows what they're doing. Because YouTube gets 50% of that. So people who really want to be up on the leaderboards, they're going to be donating. So YouTube just found out how to make more money. Actually, I think they get 60% of that. I'd donate and play it out, but I can't. It happens. It happens a lot. Do love rockets. Boo doo 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 doo. Shot right in between your eyes. Speaking of hot things, my son wants to try the bomb. I don't even have the balls to open the bottle. Is that the one? That might have been the one, or I can't remember. There was a guy watching a YouTube video, and it was shaped like a nuclear bomb. The bottle, or with the packaging that the bottle was in. Either way, he was like, "Oh, it's not that hot." While he's wearing gloves, he eats the chicken wing. He's like, "It's not that hot." He pours more on there. I think he either like doused the chicken wing or he drank a little bit of it, and he ended up in the hospital. I was just like, "Why? What?" You trying to find anything out? I've been meaning to do it for Feather for a while. But I appreciate you, sir. I appreciate your face. I like a little spice. Like I like it to be spicy, but once the spice starts overpowering the flavor, like I also like flavor. Like once the spice like if it's just spicy with no flavor, I'm out. Like I don't want that. I want a little bit of flavor with, you know, like flavoring with a kick is what I like more. Like I don't want something to just be so hot that it scorches my taste buds. I don't want that. I like a little bit of flavor to it as well. What's up, Matt? How you doing, sir? How is you doing tonight, Master Chief? Isn't there supposed to be a pepper hotter than a Pepper X, or the guy was supposed to create another one to top it? I don't know. Like, when are we gonna learn? It's my question. When are we gonna learn? Like, when are we gonna learn when to stop? Like, what was it? The ghost pepper, like the Carolina Reaper is hotter than the ghost pepper, right? I think. Like we should have stopped at the ghost pepper, and then this guy in Carolina, he's like, I can top that one. These are killing me, but I'm here. Welcome to the club, man. I ruined my knees in high school. Every time it rains, I feel like it's time for a knee replacement. The Carolina Reaper and the Pepper X are the same guy. Oh, isn't like the Carolina Reaper or the Pepper X or something? Isn't that the Carolina Reaper and the Ghost Pepper combined or something like that? Wasn't that supposed to, like, wasn't someone trying to do that as well? What's crazy is the two guys. It's Soup and Ethan. I watched their videos and they said you can go to a farmer's market down there and they just have Carolina Reapers just sitting out there for sale. It's like just signs, "Do not touch these." It's like, who in their right mind would pick up and be like, "You know what? It looks like a good pepper. I'll take it," and then rub their eyeballs. I would love to see that. Actually. He didn't want no one to top his pepper. Hi. Have you ever seen what's his name? This dude that eats just ridiculous stuff. He did the ghost pepper challenge. Like you had to eat the most ghost peppers in a minute or something like that. And he ate so many, like you could obviously tell his lips were swollen and numb. And while people are up on stage talking, he is just like in La La Land. Like he even puts in the video, he goes, I don't even know what's going on here. I think I blacked out. Like you could tell because he's just like looking around like he is like full blown concussed. Ever X 2,693,000 Scoville, Carolina Reaper. Why? But why? Go to the Marine base. I'm sure you'll see that. What people rubbing their eyes with Carolina Reaper hands. Your question is who's eating them? A lot of people eat them. A lot of people are dumb enough to eat a lot of them. Like there are full-blown Carolina Reaper eating challenges, and people are eating them. Multiple, them, plural. This is like, how have you not, like, how is your butthole not melted off? Like, how is it not liquefied at this point? How do you not pop a squat and instantly burn down your house? I don't know. I heard he tested it himself and couldn't move off the counter for a couple hours. The other half will? What, eat a Carolina Reaper? Mm-hmm. I think the hottest like I've ate straight up would be a habanero. And that's not really spicy at all. And I'm okay with that because it does have like what is it? Mango habanero flavor. Oh, that's like chef's kiss. That's a great flavor combination. But yeah, I don't need anything hotter than the habanero. Like I'm okay. How are you first time watching live? Well, what's up, JT Paxman? Or second JT. JTP in the house with JTB. There ain't nothing wrong with as my dad puts it, jalapenos. But yeah, mango habanero. This was, I had these mango habanero meat sticks once, and oh my god, they were amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'm ashamed to know that Steve's, thank you though. Steve's body matches his head. 100% hairless. What game is this? It's Farming Simulator 25, sir. I think dude uses Nair body wash because he is 100% hairless. No, actually, I get the vibe from Steve that he's got like no hair on his head, but he's probably got like a thick, like almost like a rug-like textured chest hair. I'm just guessing. He gives off that kind of vibe. He gives off the kind of like the only thing that is hairless on him is his head. Where's your favorite mobile game and what phone do you have? I don't play many mobile games. I've been playing like one of these merge games here lately, but I don't play many mobile games, so like nothing like intense anyway. Definitely nothing like for people who play Call of Duty and what else do they play on phones? Like I don't play Farm Sim on my phone, I'll tell you that much. I am not that kind of guy. I don't even have one, but I have an iPhone 15 Pro. Or is it 16 Pro? 16 Pro. I'm rocking a mullet. Why? Oh, you already passed it? Jeez. Oh, God. Does hail affect... I imagine it does. Hail affects the yield as well, doesn't it? Not. Hey, Matt. Nope, not this time. Bring some sauces. Oh. He totally missed our conversation. Not me over here waiting for Battlefield 6. I've heard it's good. There's a lot of people. There's a lot of like people saying that there is stuff that it is like you're like yeah, but other than that, it's overall it's pretty good. Number 14, is the hardware increase that much better? Looking to upgrade into a 16 Pro Max. Well, if you have just a regular 14, I would recommend going with a Pro. I don't think the hardware is that much upgraded between 14 to 16. I don't think so. Or maybe it's from the 15 to 16. I don't remember. But I highly recommend if you have just the regular, that when you do upgrade again, go with a Pro. If you like taking pictures with your phone. The picture quality is so, like, the extra zoom is killer. The extra zoom comes in clutch a lot of times if you take a lot of pictures on your phone. So I recommend going Pro. The Max, the benefit of that is the bigger screen. So if you want the bigger screen, go with the Max. But I don't need the bigger screen. I'm fine with just the regular size screen. So I just went with the standard Pro. I'll have a few more sauces. Those are some of the good ones. Maya's the bomb. See, Steve like eats all this hot stuff, so that's probably why his hair's got singed off. What's up, Brandon? How are you tonight? I've got the Pro Max. Nice. My wife has the Pro Plus. Wait, what's the Pro Plus? I just have the regular Pro. I thought it was the Plus, Pro, and Pro Max. I didn't know there was a Pro Plus. Is there a 120 hertz option for the Pro, or is it only 60 hertz? That I have no clue, sir. I 100% don't know. I don't know all the specs for all the phones, so I couldn't tell you. I am well, sir. Thanks for asking. I forget the difference between them. I guess we could look that up while it's hailing its ass off. I guess we should actually fast forward time, shouldn't we? Because if not, then we're just going to be here for a while. What? Good Lord have mercy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Stop it. Stop. It's 120 hertz refresh rate. I think, Cody, you meant just to say plus. I don't think there's a Pro Plus. It's like, I've never heard of that. I've heard of the Plus, the Pro, and Pro Max. I jumped over the deer. I think the Plus has the better like the better pixels and stuff like that. I don't remember. I think it's upgraded hardware, whereas the Max is the Plus with the better camera. I think it is. Don't quote me on that. I think that's the difference between the two. So you're getting all the hardware upgrades that you get on the Pro without the camera upgrades. I think that's what the Pro is. I don't know, JT. You know, you can Google this stuff. That's what I just did to come up with the answer for the 120 hertz. I told you I don't know all the specs. It was hailing. That was hail. The diamond shape is hail. The raindrops would be rain. The Plus, I think, has a slightly better camera. I don't think so. I could be wrong. Which I'm blind, so camera wouldn't mean anything to me. So why are you worried about the hertz and all that, sir? The refresh rate. I'm confused. I'm so confused. I'm going back to Mafia. Yeah. Get out of here, you lame ass. Oh, look at me. I'm gonna go play Mafia. Inner vehicle. What mall combine harvest is that? Feather? Is it the STS? Hold on, I'll get over here and double check. And you can't ask me to change time. Do you not have the admin password? I thought you had admin password. I want to say this is or is this the 70 something series? Maybe I didn't put the STS in, or maybe I didn't buy it because we didn't have enough money. Will this be... Oh shit, I can't even read that. The S790. Okay, so this is the S series. I do want to get... You know, I never had it. Thought you did. A certain somebody was supposed to give it to you at one point. Yeah, right here. I want to get this one. This is one of my favorites. The STS 9870. There you go. And then you have green tank extension. You can get that big ass thing. Yeah, buddy. Well, the one I got is probably just as big, isn't it? Is the Combine available? Everything you see me playing with the live stream is available to the public. I think the S-Series Combine's actually on Mod Hub. Giants Mod Hub, not the modhub.us. I could be wrong, but I thought the S-Series, or the 700 series, I think it's called. Pretty sure it's available on the Giants Mod Hub. Hey, I gotta ask the dumb questions for the public. You don't have to, sir. You choose to. And that's what I appreciate about you. Move, deer. There you go. We're about to have some deer with our corn. Deer steak with a side of soybeans. Why? I don't know why I thought it was corn. Probably because PJ's thought he was doing corn over there the other week. Do you want to play a lawnmower simulator? I don't know. Do you want to build a snowman? Do you want to build a snowman? Or ride our bikes around the hall? Skirt, skirt. Does one need to be done? It do. We'll go do number one next. Yes, I do want to build a snowman. Me too. But it's too freaking hot outside. Excuse me. Somebody get Donnie J on the phone and tell him to turn down the thermostat. Can't do it. Working on my tan. Building a snowman in the middle of August and 90 plus temps sound amazing. You know what sounds amazing in 90 plus temps? Snow angels. Just sweating your ass off, just jump in a pile of snow, do a snow angel, go back to work. Oh, no, beer never sounds good. What are you on, sir? Hell no. Okay, I'm down for some whiskey. But that's not what I was going for. Never drink beer. I will never. No. Every beer I've ever tasted tastes like something. It tastes like how piss smells. Just saying. We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum. Oh boy, Tony. Oh boy. Holy hell! What do you do, my Twitter? I got a $100 bottle of whiskey sitting behind me. I actually got two. Somebody forget there was a ditch there? I'll go grab my flux. Can't bring myself to spend that much. Yeah, we got two. One to try and one to keep in a box. It's the Sassenach whiskey, from the guy at one of the main stars of. Did I really? I did. One of the main stars of Outlander. He has his own whiskey brand.
Good evening.
Oh, good evening, sir.
How are you?
I am well. How are you?
Doing all right.
It's better than not doing all right.
Yes. Yeah, it's up there. It's up there on the scale. Oh, thank you.
All right. Let's move. Now we're home. Is that the cats I hear? I don't know. Does it sound like meow? Meow, meow, meow. Meow. So that would be the cats. Now if it sounded like, what's up, bro? How you doing? That would be the cats in pajamas. So, which one did it sound like? A or B?
Oh, couldn't connect to the game.
Boo!
Why?
I don't know. What'd you do?
What'd you do?
I didn't do anything, bro.
No, apparently.
Me and Tony have been in here for over an hour now. it
sons
wasn't
of
me.
bitches.
Oh, that sucks. Cody, you have yourself a good night. To a good day's work. And to the life of the potato.
Oh, I'm not gonna switch out of the window. I'm just gonna let it do its thing. See what happens.
Oh yeah, it didn't even show that you were trying to connect. So
Awesome.
waiting for Madden to get done downloading. Make it make sense, JT. Make it make sense that you complain about farm sim, but you buy the same game every single year. You buy Madden every single year, which is essentially the same game with updated rosters. But you complain about farm sim. Just saying, bro. Just saying. Just saying. Madden's not good. The last Madden I bought, what was the Madden that they introduced where you could do cornerbacks in franchise mode? Which one was that? That 23, 24, might have been 22. No, because I think 22 is the one with Tom Brady and... Was it 22? Anyway, I bought that one and literally could not play anything but quarterback in franchise mode, or else the game would crash out.
Did you get it now?
Yes, sir. So you join the server and it's synchronized.
Yeah, it's just like loading shit. I was at 60%, and then it was just like loading vehicles.
No, it was a PC issue. Everybody who bought it on PC had the same issue. And I bought it when they had discounted it because it had been out for so long, and they still had that issue. Because I looked it up on Reddit, and it was like everybody who has it on PC has that issue, and they didn't even attempt to fix it. I'm telling you, EA games suck ass because they know they have the market cornered. And once, like, NCAA football, awesome. But watch it. It's just going to be a repeat over and over and over again. Now, if you let 2K get its hands on the licensing, the game's going to be freaking awesome.
There we go.
2K5.
Just like keep my hands to myself.
Still the best football
touch
game
the
of all
mouse.
time.
Keyboard, didn't like switch windows or anything like that. I think we're okay.
It is a sensitive son of a bitch.
Finicky, if you will.
Mm-hmm. PS5 for the new Battlefield? Yeah, I caught that.
Yeah. Yeah. Oops. I don't know why I switched over to that on this computer. I have like all my stuff set accordingly, so I don't look like work laptop. Like, damn.
I'm wanting a new Xbox for GTA when it comes out.
I get like throwback.
Yeah, 100%.
It's a little Easter egg. I'm actually coming out with something big.
Yes, he does play NCAA.
Wow. All right. Well, if he's played the new one, I don't know. Have you played the new one?
No,
dude.
I don't have a console.
Oh yeah, you don't have the Game Pass anymore.
It's not on Game Pass yet, is it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, buddy.
I didn't know the new one was out on Game Pass already.
Well, what is it? 26? Hang on. I might be lying. 25's out. That's what I've been playing.
That's the one I played.
Oh, okay. Well, you gotta understand, like, you can relate, because coming from the world where, like, it was not available on PC at all, and 24 came out, and I was just like, jonesing. And then I saw 25 was out. And I was like, yeah, I'll do that. But, like, I thoroughly dislike the... I only play the NCAA games for, like, the player career, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I get pissed because, like, I worked my way up. Granted, I'm only in, like, my sophomore year, but, like, I worked my way up to be, like, in one of my games, like, starting running back, right? Like, HB1. And I'm still not in, like, for, like, most of the downs. Like, I don't have control over the situation. It'd be one thing if it was like a pass play and then I just audible it to a run play so I can get the ball. But, like, they don't even put you out on the field. Even though you're the first string running back.
You got signed to a more friendly team suited to your playstyle.
I mean, my guy's on Michigan. That's the most, like, run-happy offense that I know of.
Oh, no, then.
And it's not like there's anyone ahead of me on the depth chart. So, I just don't like how they do it.
They do rotate halfbacks out.
Not with the starters.
I've known, because I usually play through quarterback,
like one thing,
so I'm in for most of the downs, but they swap them out after every couple plays. There's a...
Well, that doesn't happen in real college football.
I'm just going by what the game does. I understand.
Right, and so that's what I'm saying. It's just like, well, why don't you make it like actual college football where, like, the positions don't sub every 2 plays or, like, take an entire drive off?
No, I'm saying it's just the halfbacks. Like, after, like, a couple
it's your running
downs,
back. It's your running back.
Gets swapped out.
Unless you're going 5 wide every play, like, you're gonna have a running back, and yeah, they may take a play off, but, like, they're not taking an entire series off. And it always happens when, like, I'll go for, like, either, like, catch a ball or, like, get a big gain, and then I have, like, one of those things, like, I catch a ball and it's like a short gain, and then I just get, like, taken out. And I'm done for the rest of the series. And it's like, we were on our own 30-yard line. So, like, sorry I didn't get a first down, but, like, you're going to pull me for the rest of the drive?
Should got the first down, bro. Get good, you scrub.
It's just annoying. I don't like it. Like, if you make it to starting, like, don't don't do that kind of shit. And I know that not too many people do like the career stuff anymore. They like in NCAA, they're all about like the franchise mode, whatever.
I'm all about the career mode.
Yeah, I only play the games to do like my own thing. So like I have a cornerback one, and because that's what I used to play. And the biggest thing I missed about NCAA is like you can't play any of the like specialty positions. Well, no, that's not true. You just couldn't do corner. You're in Madden.
You cannot.
And so, yeah, but I got to that, and it's the same thing. It's like, okay, well, if you actually do your job correctly, then they don't pass to the receiver or zone that you're covering, right? Like if you cover the zone or like man-to-man correctly, then you get some points, but you're not going to win any awards, and you're not going to like help the team out too much. And then if you just like leave your position and just decide to blitz from the corner, they're like, oh, you left your coverage, negative points, but you got a sack, so like plus points, so it's like negates. And it's like, well, damn it, how the hell am I supposed to win a Heisman Trophy if I'm not a quarterback? Because I even tried splitting when I was running back. Like I'd motion out, or if it was 5 wide, I was already spread out. And like as soon as the balls snap, I was like mashing A to have him throw it to me, and it was like, well, you're not the primary receiver, so we're not throwing to you, and it would just throw to whoever. So it would just override you calling for the ball. It's garbage. Yeah, it's garbage. I don't think very much of the new NCAA. I think it sucked. Or well, not the new to me. 25. I think it's garbage.
26 is gonna be the exact same thing.
Mm-hmm. And that's why it needs to go away from EA.
That's
because
what I was
EA
saying.
Sucks.
EA releases the same game every single year, and people buy it.
I know, and like I don't know what they use to like hype it up. Where they're like, oh man, like whenever I see like previews or like I don't know, people that buy the game before me and they're playing it, and I see like some of the graphics, I'm like, oh man, those graphics are actually pretty good. And then I play it, and I'm like, this sucks. This looks like it has not progressed since like 2020 in terms of graphics. So
the biggest one I can point to is why EA sucks is look at what was it, PGA Masters they just did, and then it went back to PGA 2K.
Yeah, 2K.
26 or was it 25 they went back. Anyway, the EA one bombed horribly. Absolutely bombed.
And of course, that's the only one that's on Game Pass.
Yeah, because 2K games
the EA Masters.
Yeah, because they partnered with the EA, whatever their game thing is. I just wish they would, like, I do enjoy playing baseball game. My favorite baseball game of all time, that was NCAA baseball. But I really wish they'd bring a baseball game.
Yeah, I did like NCAA baseball. And, like, I have not played the show, but I feel like from what I've watched, like that's not it either.
I think the last one I played was the show 15. I think that's the one I got on PS4. It was on the discount rack. I was like, you know what? I've not played a baseball game in a while. I'll pick it up. And I enjoy playing every now and then. That's why I said I wish they'd have at least one come to, even as like the previous years. Because, what was it? 25 came, but it was only there for like a week. And that was before we got it. So I didn't get to play it. It's like, if you can put it there for a week, why not put it there for like the year? Give us something. Jeez. You know they're gonna come out with a banana ball game though. It's just gonna be like a baseball game cranked to the max. What are your PC specs? Do you have console? Have you checked the description?
I think
below?
that'd probably be like a PC game. I don't see that being like a console thing because like they can't even get baseball right.
Oh, I think they will.
No, I mean they can't even get baseball right. I said, like I watched the show. I'm just like, yeah, I think I was better off with my like the last baseball game that I played, which is probably like maybe something for PS2.
NCAA baseball 2006.
They never made a baseball game for Xbox. I don't think
they didn't.
I don't remember playing an Xbox like baseball game on Xbox.
Best baseball game of all time, though? Backyard Baseball.
Nah.
Yep.
Nope.
Back
It'd be
in the days,
N64, and I think it was MLB 99. I think that's the best baseball game that ever existed.
Nope. Backyard Baseball. I used to play the hell out of that on the computer back in the day.
Oh yeah, I mean I did too.
Best football game of all time still is 2K5. The one with EA Sports. Terrell Owens on the cover.
My favorite was the one with Michael Vick on the cover. I think it was 2007.
EA Sports?
Yeah.
Madden?
Yeah, Madden.
Okay, I was gonna say.
Yep.
Because they stopped. I think
Wait,
2K5 was the last one.
No. I think it was either 2004 or 2007.
I have a PS4.
I forget. Well, Michael Vick probably 2004.
Yeah, he said 2K4 had Michael Vick on the cover.
All right. Yeah, that one was my favorite because I used to play the shit out of that on PS2.
Or 04. He didn't say 2K. Or he said 2K5 was ESPN. Michael Vick was 04.
Yeah. I also had for PS2 I had the ESPN football game where they did like a 1 year.
Oh, where it was like the Legends or whatever?
I just liked it because you could do like first person and you had the face mask, like they had like the helmet POV.
Was it like All American Pro Football or something like that?
Yeah, and I think it was like Warren Sapp was on the cover when he was on the Bucks.
Do you play any racing games? I Not a lot. EA MVP NCAA baseball for original Xbox.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's that's an original.
It was NCAA. I think it was 2006. It was the last one I played. I played the hell out of that game.
Oh, they're gonna be coming back with. I know they're coming back with college basketball next year.
I also played the hell out of college basketball. I enjoyed. Believe it.
With the March Madness game, right?
Yeah, March Madness 2000 something.
Like 2003.
I want to say it was like 2005.
Yeah, maybe 2005. That sounds about right. I was gonna say 5, and I was like, I don't know. My whole timeline in that era of my life is like quickly becoming a blur, because at this point I'm like, oh yeah, wasn't that like, didn't we do that thing like last year or 2 years ago? And it was like 6 years ago. I'm like, shit. All right.
Yep. Once you.
So now I'm trying to go back. So what we've been doing is like on like Sunday mornings, YouTube TV has a like music video channel, and it's always like early 2000s, and then depending on the week it's like different genre. And so we kind of like quiz ourselves like, what year do you think that came out? And we're always like, oh, like 2005 or something like that. It's always like 2001 or like 2000. And I'm kind of like, damn, what kind of music was I listening to when I was like 12?
When I was 12, I've always been so my dad always listened to oldies. My mother always listened to country. I had one brother listen to nothing but rap. I had another brother that was kind of like a mix of everything. But I think because I would have been, it was 12 or 13 when I started getting into like metal, like the heavy stuff.
So both my parents were both into classic rock, but like my dad had all of like Led Zeppelin, like the Beatles, the Who, like Aerosmith, all those kinds of bands, like the rock bands. And then my mom like taught me about like James Taylor and like Karen Carpenter, and actually she told me about the Eagles and like the band and all that stuff. And then my brother was super into Nirvana, Radiohead, Soundgarden, and like Red Hot Chili Peppers. And like I still listen to all that, but then I ended up with like emo and rap.
Same. I got into
Dude.
I skipped from like I like Three Doors Down, Breaking Benjamin, and I went right into like Korn and Treyu and stuff like that, and it just got like heavier and bleeding through and stuff like that. And then that once I got into high school, it kind of resorted back into like the emo bands like My Chemical Romance and Fall Out Boy and stuff like that.
Yep.
And then it just kind of become like a mix of everything. So I was listening to just a little bit of everything.
Well, I was gonna this afternoon I was gonna like play some bass and put my
Slap at the bass.
phone slap at the bass, but my phone was essentially dead, and the only way I can do that through the headphones, because I don't have my amp here, is to like plug headphones in through the lightning thing, like adapter for headphones, so I couldn't charge my phone. So I was like, oh shit. So I was like cleaning out one of my drawers today, anyways, and I came across my little MP3 player from like I used to use it for snowboarding in high school, and I was like, oh, this thing has 4 gigs of storage on it. That means it's a bunch of songs, or like maybe like 100 songs.
Going down memory lane.
Yeah, and I was just like, oh, let me plug this in to see if I can play some bass to whatever the hell is on here. And then I was listening to the songs on there. I was like, oh, damn. Like, I used to listen to some like very eclectic stuff. Like very obscure emo bands. It seemed to be like my main jam.
Yeah, you found those bands that like
Tokyo Rose. I was like, dude, I haven't heard this song in like probably 20 years. But as soon as it came on, I was like, oh yeah, I remember all the words to this.
all those bands you found through MySpace.
I found all of my bands through...
never heard of these days.
I didn't find music through MySpace. I found all my bands through snowboard and skateboard movies.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like literally, like half my roster drive. Like that's where I found Taking Back Sunday. I found Taking Back Sunday because one of my favorite snowboard clips of all time is like the soundtrack to it is Cute Without the E. And I was like, dude, I love this song. I need to know a lot more about them. Like that's where all my music came from.
That's how I got the CKY, like all the
oh yeah,
BAM
the skateboard
bands.
Yep.
Yeah. And then when BAM just kind of like took off on Jackass, and everybody knew about it.
See, I didn't like. So my best friend's brother was a professional skateboarder, and he was in the CKY movies.
Oh, shit.
And then, yeah, he didn't do like the other stuff. He was just purely there for skateboarding.
Ah.
But he was still in high school at the time, so like he'd ride the bus with us, and he was like the ultimate prankster. And so you can kind of tell, like, all right, you're spending a lot of time around those guys. You're not participating, but you're basically like doing it to us.
You kind of have to be in that crowd. Like you gotta be.
Yeah, he was wild.
Able to give it back.
Yeah, but he was like so good at skateboarding. I mean, crazy. But as a result, like my friend had all of the skateboard movies, and then like I was big into snowboarding, and he was big into skiing. So we'd always like all the new things that would come out each year. Like his brother would get them for free, so we would watch all the snowboard and skiing movies and like, all those soundtracks back then, like late '90s, early 2000s, were absolute fire. Let's see if I can find that, actually. The thing is, like, I think I still have the DVD at home. Like, at my parents' house, I think. Like, I couldn't tell you. Oh, there it is. Media and Arts. Complete soundtrack list.
Doesn't surprise me.
Frontline Matchstick Productions. Yep.
Here's one for you, Steve. Do you know the band Unwritten Law? Do you know the song Seeing Red?
Oh, can you just watch the whole thing?
Seeing red. Don't know. See my face again. My brother thought that was Korn. My brother 100% thought that was Korn. And he goes, what song by Korn goes like, I'm seeing red? What? And he starts singing it. I was like, that's Unwritten Law.
2002.
The song's literally called Seeing Red. He goes, no, I'm pretty sure it's by Korn. That's sounds nothing like Korn. How do you get the two mixed up? He goes, no, it's 100% Korn.
Oh yeah, that's where I learned about Rob Zombie too.
It's like, no, it's not Korn. And I played it for him and showed him the actual thing. He's like, you sure it's not by Korn? Like, did they do a cover of it? Like, no. Oh my god, you moron. Yeah. So follow the leader down. Swallow. That was in the movie Grind. Such a good song. Unwritten Law, I think, is like one of those underrated bands. They have so many good songs. When there's no place left to go, maybe that's when you will know. Oh, I think it's drinking pool time. I'll be back.
Okay.
I'll be back
All right.
with cheese balls.
Ooh.
Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You know what? The band that hadn't aged well, the Offspring. Yeah, I thought they like split up or retired or something, and they come out of the blue with like a new album. Weird. You wanna know who really hasn't aged well? Like appearance wise? The lead singer of Goo Goo Dolls. Have you seen a recent picture of this guy? He looks like if Caitlyn Jenner transitioned back. Just saying. Yeah, he does not look good at all. Like, yikes. These rockers dye their hair, but he needs that and Botox. I don't know. It looks like plastic surgery got him into that mess. I don't think he needs any more cosmetic surgeries. I don't know. He's looking rough. Y'all playing him art now? No. I don't stream on Saturdays anymore. Excuse me, JT's been streaming on Saturdays. And I mean, if something comes up and I'm free on a Saturday night with nothing to do, there's always an option, but always streaming on Saturdays isn't the thing anymore. For me, at least. Nice. I actually really enjoy the Goo Goo Dolls. Me making fun of the lead singer has nothing to do with me not liking their music. I really enjoy it, their music. Like nothing like really after 2006. What was the album?
Same.
What was it? Can't remember the name of the
Dizzy
album.
Up the Girl?
No, it's the album that came out with in 2006. The song, I think the song was on Transformers. I haven't listened to anything since that.
They put out another album outside of Dizzy Up the Girl. Oh my god.
Yeah, it was the album that had Better Days on it. The album was actually really, really good. Let Love In. Let Love In was the 2006. It's got Give a Little Bit, Better Days, Before It's Too Late. Before It's Too Late, I think was the one that was in one of the Transformer movies. That was actually a really good album. That was actually 2 albums after Dizzy Up the Girl. But yeah, they released another one in 2010, 2013, 2016.
Oh my god, they have in 2023. They're still doing music. God, yeah. Help them.
Doesn't look like anything's charted since 1999.
It's all their songs. It's all their old songs though. They're just doing like different versions of their old songs. Like their album rarities in 2021 is all of their old stuff. They have a Christmas album. Half their albums are live albums. That's a joke.
The only ICP song I like is Homies. Couldn't tell you the name of one other song by them. Oh, I know it because my friend used to listen to it all the time. My homies.
Okay. I don't think anyone asked you about your opinions on ICP.
Steve and Matt were talking about it. Sorry.
Oh.
No, I don't stream on Saturdays anymore because
I actually had a chance to
our
see
day to do stuff.
Volbeat didn't go.
What?
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt you.
What? How do you not go get the chance to go see Volbeat and not go?
It was just down at the I don't know what it's called. I think it's the Xfinity Center, which is down in like Mansfield, and that's just it's a shitty venue. I've seen my first concert was there. It used to be called Great Woods. Before that, I'm pretty sure it was called Tanglewood, but as far as I know, it's like a pavilion, so it's like half indoor, half outdoor. So they have like seats, and then behind that is like lawn seating and stuff. But it's a pain in the ass to get to, and it's kind of a shitty venue. Yeah, they're playing there. And I didn't know either of the openers, and it was a tour for their new. I don't know. It was a tour for their new album.
Yeah, but they're gonna play some of their good ones. I've tried listening to their new album a couple times.
I have like 2 songs. Right, and I have like 2 songs by them that I like. So, actually 3.
I don't know what you're talking about. Every album up to the most recent one, I just
kind of like, well, it's more up like that kind of music's more up your alley than it is mine. Like I like the occasional, so like I like Rise Against, and I thought like, I was kind of getting stale on Rise Against, and then I found Volbeat, and I was like, oh yeah. Like, this is pretty cool because it's like a European version of Rise Against. And then I listened to the rest of their stuff and I was like, no. no. I'm going to keep to these 2 songs or 3 songs.
Okay, let me say like Heaven Nor Hell.
Yep. Oh, come on. I bet it's in there. Top 3 on Spotify. Let me see.
$16?
Nope.
Oh, really? Devil's Bleeding Crown? Warrior?
No, I think one of them. So, definitely Heaven Nor Hell. Fallen.
Oh yeah, okay.
And then I just gonna listen to that. I think Lola Montez. Yep. Lola Montez. Such a good song.
How do you like Lola Montez but not like I don't know. Have you listened to anything?
Because it has like a 4 on the floor beat to it, and anything that's 4 on the floor and like power chords, I'm gonna like with like ripper guitar solos. Sign me up.
How do you not like? How do you like that? And not like anything else off Outlaw Gentlemen and Shady Ladies?
Hang on.
That's the album that's off of. Like that whole album from start to finish.
All right, well, hang on.
And then Cheapside Sloggers is another good.
Finish. You also have to understand that, like, when I found out about these bands, I was in the middle of, like, I was in college, but I was driving a lot, like up to like the essentially like Canadian border and back, and then like back to my parents' house and stuff. So I would just take like Apple Music and LimeWire and like burn CDs for my trips. So like I didn't get to see like what albums these things were off of or anything. I just got the song. So let me go back to this one. You're saying Outlaw Gentlemen and Shady Ladies, right?
That's the one off low. Yeah, low Montez is off of.
I'm just trying to see if I can find. Oh,
You'd probably like Still Counting. That's a good one.
I didn't even see that on that album.
No, that's off the one where Heaven nor Hell's on. Beyond Hell, Above Heaven.
Well, if you're talking about Outlaw Gentlemen and Shady Ladies, give me something else that's not
Outlaw Gentlemen and Shady. Pearl Heart's a good one. It's technically the second. It's the first full length song, but that's a good one. My favorite off that album, My Body. That cover is really really good. My favorite's Doc Holliday, but that's the heaviest song on the.
What's the cover of My Body? I've never heard of it.
Oh, it's by it's like a. I think the band's from like the Middle East. It's My Body Tells Me No, but I won't quit because I want more.
So actually, when I first found out about Volbeat, I thought that it was the lead singer from God damn it. System of a Down.
What?
It sounds very, very similar. Compare the two. Tell me it doesn't sound the same.
Are you trying to say that Michael Poulsen sounds like, what's his name, Serge Taken or something like that? No. I don't hear that at all.
I think they have the exact same tone.
I don't hear that.
All right. I'm pretty sure they're both Arab.
No. Michael Poulsen, lead singer of Volbeat, is he's Denmark?
I was going to say, well, I know they're a Scandinavian band.
Yeah.
But his accent sounds kind of like Arab American, if you will.
The album after that, Seal the Deal and Let's Boogie. My favorite one off that.
The song's okay. Pearl Heart's okay. It's just kind of like one of the. It's a background song. I'm sorry, it's a background song.
One of their best ones. I said it's good. My favorite is Doc Holliday, but it's one of their heavier songs. Their recent heavier songs. The earlier stuff was heavier than that, but
I just want, like, you were talking big game on Outlaw Gentlemen and Shady Ladies, and like I want your best song on that.
My favorite song is Doc Holliday, but it's not everybody's favorite.
I'm gonna listen to it.
A lot of people like Lonesome Rider.
But let's put it this way: Lola Montez has 250 million streams on Spotify, and the next biggest one on this album is Lonesome Rider at 63 million. So I think
Lonesome Rider is one of the
without looking at without knowing the numbers prior to right now, like I'm in the right. Lola Montez is the best song on the album.
That was like their big breakout song.
Freaking no.
Yeah.
Not in my opinion.
That's what like catapulted them into like mainstream.
Beyond Heaven Above Hell.
That was like their first like big hit, but the song that really like shot them into like mainstream is Lola Montez.
All right.
So a lot of people did not know of them prior to that song.
All right. My wife and I have the same debate on My Chemical Romance on what was their first big hit versus what was their like signature. Like, what are they song that they're known for?
First big song is It's Not Okay or Helena. Whatever one came first. I can't remember. That was like their first big hit. But the song they're most known for is The Black Parade.
Yep. And so I was team Helena all the way. I was like, they're known for
100%.
Helena's their number one song. Helena's their number one song. And she was like, no, it's not. It's what'd she say? Nah, I'm not okay. That's what she said.
Whichever one came first. I like them both, but I don't know
So
which one came
I'm
first.
pretty sure I'm not okay came first, but no, I'm sorry. Helena came first. And I think that was their bigger hit. I think it's a bigger hit than I'm Not Okay.
No, I think I'm Not Okay is the bigger hit between the two because it was in that movie.
What?
It was used in that movie.
Helena's music video was iconic.
I wholeheartedly agree with you, but I'm
It's a
Not
bigger
Okay
song.
was
It's a
used
better
in a
song.
movie,
When I
and
think
a
of-
lot of like the preppy girls were listening to it.
When anybody says MCR, I think Helena.
Same, 100%. I agree with you. I personally hate Black Parade MCR, but
Me too. Me too.
My favorite song.
I hate the
Ghost of You.
song. I hate the album, and I hate the song.
Same. But I love my go-to is the Ghost of You. That's my favorite My Chemical Romance song, and that music video, art.
And I think these bands kind of like got into weird situations, like the emo bands, where like they put out like one album and they had one hit, and they're like, "Hey, that's cool. Let's spend the exact same amount of time, which was a lot of time, on coming up with a good second album to follow that up." And then that was money too. And then all the big labels, and they got all the attention and stuff. And then they just after their second album, they just started like mass producing, and they're like listening to people like, well, what do the people want to hear that'll cater to more than just the emo people? And then they just all got ruined. But yes, Fall Out Boy is the best example of that. But also like MCR.
That Welcome to the Black Parade. The only song I liked off of that was Teenagers because it was in that Never Back Down movie. Teenagers scared the living shit out of me.
I liked it because there was nothing like that before. Just unique perspective. Thought it was cool. I didn't necessarily like the song itself. I wouldn't like bump it in my Civic. Like, rest assured, I'd be bumping like Sugar We're Going Down with my subwoofers.
Such a good song. Still to this day.
My problem is I've gotten so resentful of what they are now that, like, I actually had on like Tuesday.
Have a good night, man.
Driving in, I just put on like random mixes on Spotify based on like genres that I like, and that came on and I actually skipped it.
Never skip Sugar, We're Going Down.
Yeah, I was like, at this point, I'm just like so mad at what they've done that I'm just kind of like getting back at them, I guess. Like, yeah, I'm gonna skip it. It was a good song, like, yeah, it was. But I'm also kind of frustrated in the fact that like I can't find any good new music to listen to, and I've listened to my old
much.
Right, and I've listened to my old shit so much. Like, occasionally I find the old band where I'm like, oh yeah, I haven't listened to them in a long time, and then I'll listen to them. That's cool, but like, I mean, how many times have I heard Sure We're Going Down? Like, at least 10,000 times.
It's never enough. That song is such a work of art. It should be listened to on repeat.
I appreciate it from the musical factor, but if I'm just trying to like listen to good music to like bop along to, I need something like a little bit different.
Actually,
And I'm not talking B tracks because my wife is the queen of B tracks. So, like, you know, everyone our age has like a whole like like discography, maybe like folder in their car.
I don't currently anymore. No, ever since I discovered you can put music on a jump drive and listen to it in the car.
Well, you can also just like have like CarPlay, but
yeah,
besides
that's
the point.
what I'm saying. That's these days, but I stopped using CDs in my truck when I got the head unit. I can plug a jump drive.
Just because I got a car that like I don't have a CD player anymore. Like I have all my mixes from like high school through college to today. So my wife does too. So if she's in my car, like sometimes we'll like, you know, throw a CD in. But when we do it and like all mine are jams, like just straight hits. And then when she puts hers in, it's all like the B tracks. And they're like the songs off the album that like nobody knows. Nobody remembers those songs. You're like, oh, was it off that album? I don't know. I have no idea. Because they weren't hits. And it's like if you're making mixes, you only want the hits for each album.
I got to side with your wife here.
But she was making mixed CDs of B tracks.
There's a lot of songs by a lot of bands I love that it's not like they're big hits. Like one of my favorite songs by Volbeat, 100% is Leviathan, and that is not one of their most popular songs.
These have all been egregious.
Every night, Steve.
She has like, and the problem is it's the artists. So like the artist overall may have one or two hits over the course of their discography, like their lifetime of an artist. Right? But she doesn't have like the hits from those two albums. She's got like the other ones.
Oh, you gotta include the hits too, but
no. It doesn't.
Like if I'm gonna put on so like what's it?
Well, I started doing like mixes, and then all my mixes kind of became the same because I had like a core set of songs that I was obsessed with. So I was like, all right, these 5 songs are definitely going to be on here, and I'm going to mix in like new songs that I have, because you used to be able to do like the shuffle option when you created your CD. But I went from that to just doing like a new album came out and I would just download it and burn a copy of it. And I love how that used to be a thing. You could just burn a free copy of a new album.
Yeet.
I remember having to go up to like their like summer workshop in Millinocket, Maine, look it up. Six-hour drive. And I was like,
yeah, I know how to spell that. Look it up.
Oh, Millinocket. Millinocket.
Okay.
Ding! You're wrong. So it's called, you have to go down this road. It's called the Golden Road in Maine. And it's literally a gravel road. The whole space is privately owned by a logging company, and they just allow public access. But it's a single lane gravel road the whole way.
That sounds terrible.
So if you have a fucking like full log truck heading right at you, you have to drive down into the ditch to avoid it because they're not stopping. But we had our summer workshop up there. I used to actually just buy like my college friend who was also one of the heads of the frat. We'd actually just buy like a 24 pack of like glass bottle Twisted Teas, and once we hit the Golden Road, we'd just like bust open the box and just start doing tornadoes for the Twisted Teas, where you like put a straw in.
Fuck, what?
All right, so you know, like a Twisted Tea bottle.
Yeah.
All right, like take a bendy straw, put it in there, and curve it down, and then you take the whole thing, and you can essentially shotgun an entire thing.
Oh, okay.
Twisted Tea in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, okay. I got what you're doing now. Hey, now.
Yeah.
I never knew that had a name.
Yeah. But we'd be like on the Golden Road for like 4 hours on this single lane gravel road, and it's just like thick lined trees on either side. There's no turnoffs or anything. There's no gas. There's no bathroom. No nothing. And we're like, and there's no police because it's private property.
Just for YouTube purposes, neither of you were driving, right?
Oh no,
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I meant to say that this was limo service.
A third party driving.
Yeah, you can actually like hook up a little cart on the back of the logging trucks and just be a passenger.
I just picture them little pull behind wagons for bicycles. I just imagine that attached to the back of a logging truck heading down.
I imagine one of those like like a chariot.
Just shotgunning Twisted Teas in your top hats.
Yep.
Good day, sir. Another Twisted Tea for you? I do say, I think I will have another.
Yeah, what color bendy straw would you like for this? Actually, I think I'm gonna take it easy and sip it. Thou sound like a pansy. Like, indubitably. Fair enough.
Indubitably.
Provide me the straw. Oh, but anyways, yeah, I guess like going back to like I strayed super far. I'd have to make CDs for that, but you could actually like one of the times I actually had to go by myself, and it changed some years. So I had to go to like upstate New York, which is a 5-hour drive, and I always try to like get some of the other like higher up people in the frat to go with me to like conventions and stuff, and they're all just like, no, you have to leave at 5 in the morning. No, F you. So one of the times, like my girlfriend at the time and I had like broken up, and I was like mad at life, and I was like, you know what, and I just made like literally all the new CDs that came out for like Motion City soundtrack, like My Dinosaur Life, that had just come out, and I downloaded the whole album for free and burned it onto a CD. So it like, and the Main just came out with a new one, and We the Kings just came out with a new one, and Save This Day. So I had all of those albums completely downloaded, burned to a CD for free, and just went on my journey by myself.
Yeah, my whole, like, we used to travel a lot, so I a lot of times it'd be me in the back seat with my CD player listening to music and have to switch out CDs. Well, then I got a CD player that you could actually listen to data discs instead of just burning it like a regular CD.
Yeah,
you could put like 200 songs on it. Oh
man,
those were the days.
Good. Yeah, until you went over a speed bump, and then it'd just be like, I don't know what happened. I'm gonna reset.
Didn't have to listen to my parents bicker the whole way to Myrtle Beach. Oh, it's so good.
I just remember like each song. Like now, if you download a song, it's like 4 or 5 megabytes, something like that. But
back in the day, we had multiple albums on like 512 megabytes.
Dude, I was going through this, my thing, and I was like, oh yeah, like 4 gigs, like that's gonna hold a lot of songs, and I'm pretty sure it has like 125 songs on it. It's maxed out. Because each song was like 250 megabytes.
Then you had Metallica songs that were always like between 8 and 12.
Yep.
Never stopped to just wonder how the hell that worked. Like you could burn a disc, but you only put 60 minutes on it, but yet you could do a data disc and put like 200 on it. How
because the technology
work?
came out after, so they like retrofitted existing technology. It's no different than, I think, like originally records, I think, were 35s, and they could only hold like 20 minutes of songs, and then they came out with like a better version of it, and they were able to like essentially double the capacity of a record. So most record players have 2 settings, depending on the record that you put in.
It still just boggles my mind.
Yeah. You used to have like the like the CDRs and the CDRWs.
Yeah, because the CR
were rewritable. Yeah, but it's like none of my CDs, like none of my, and the CDRWs were like double the price, right?
Yeah.
And like none of my CDs that were like CDRs were in any condition to, like, if hypothetically they were CDRWs, like to be like rewritten, because they were all just like gashed. All my CDs. So one of my friends always has CDRWs. I mean, just make fun of them. It's like, come on, man! You can buy like 100 stack of CDRs for like $20. You're just paying like $50 for like 10 CDRWs. So one of my friends, anytime we get in the car, the first thing he'd do is like eject the CD and throw it on the ground.
Bro, I paid good money for that.
Well, he was also the person that made us like sit inside his house awkwardly while his diesel Jetta would warm up.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, so it was deserved.
You don't want me scratching your CDRWs and fucking plug this thing in overnight.
Yep. Problem is, like, he was that guy in our group of friends. There's always the one that just like everyone kind of rag on. but he still just hang around all the time. And he ended up just being like the most successful out of all of us.
It's because the whole time you're ragging on him, he's like, I'll show them one day.
Yep. I mean, like, granted, we did provide him with the motivations, so.
And the supervillain was born. Well, because y'all wanted to scratch up his CDRWs.
Yep.
I'll remember that.
Pretty much.
Oh, man. Look at the guy one more time. Get low. Get low, get low, get low, get low, get low. To the window, to the ball. That's what dropped down my. Oh. Oh, you were waiting for bed, Phoenix. I'm not gonna lie, I could probably go to bed right now. It is mighty comfy. One bus dust. One bus dust. One bus dust. Excuse me. Oh, I just hit my mic and it almost smacked me in the face. Skirt. before I start streaming, I got to the point where Hank figures out it was Walter, and he tells Skylar.
Oh, man. Whew. Man, you're in for it.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, let's put it this way. Like, there's a reason why it's, like, one of the best shows of all time. And I'll argue because they also say that, like, Game of Thrones is one of the best shows of all time. And it's like, I mean, I didn't watch it because I have no interest in that genre. But from what I recall, people were pretty pissed about how that ended.
Oh yeah, it was. I'd say it's one of the best shows of all time until you get to like the 7th season, and then the writers were quickly wrapping it up so they could just go do Star Wars, and then it didn't happen. So they ruined their biggest thing of all time to go do Star Wars, and then their movie gets canceled.
Right,
like karma.
But I think, I don't know, like, I probably would have done the ending of Breaking Bad different. For me, but, like, it's really, I don't know, it used to give me anxiety when the first time I watched it. Where I was at, where you're at, where like he finds out and there's really no backing away from it at that point.
No, it's not over with the have you watched the movie? Is it like worth watching afterwards? El Camino or whatever?
In my opinion, no.
Okay.
It's kind of like a separate timeline. I watched it when it first came out. And that was a while ago, so I don't really remember what it was about, but I'm pretty sure it was like a prequel. I'd say.
Oh, is it? I thought it said after the events.
Maybe. It might be. I don't know. I didn't. Let's put it this way. It didn't stick in my head enough for me to consider it anything relevant to it. I think I'd just keep the series as it is. Don't do the movie. Although I will say, once you finish Breaking Bad, go right into Better Call Saul.
I planned on it.
Because that is so good. So I was in the middle of watching Better Call Saul.
He's one of my favorite characters from Breaking Bad.
Well, it's Better Call Saul is based on Breaking Bad.
Yeah, that's what it said. He's my favorite character from Breaking Bad.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, so it's like his origin story. But I would suggest, like, when you watch it the first time, like, don't look for any connections between the two series. That's all. When I first saw it, like, I forget who plays Saul Goodman, but he got cast in like an action movie, and I was like, why? And then I got into the later seasons of Better Call Saul, and I was like, okay, yeah, he's actually like a good actor.
Is it him that's in? What's that? Nobody 2 that's coming out or something?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I was like, I've seen that guy somewhere and I couldn't pinpoint it.
Yeah, because Nobody 1 was essentially based off of like Taken, kind of like same concept, but it's an action movie. So like you don't picture him as like an action guy.
No.
But
He plays
just based off his acting. I'm like, all right, yeah, he can definitely handle like that kind of role.
Yeah, he plays the slimy lawyer's role so good.
Yep. Yeah, like he was made for being Saul Goodman. And I love that his name's just like based off of Saul Goodman.
I never put that together.
Yeah, like it's all good. It's all good, man.
I'm in the last season. I did not put that one together until you just said it.
I actually put that together before watching the other series. Because he referenced several times that like that's not his real name.
It's all good. Just love how everybody comes to him for legal advice, and he's just like, "This is not a good idea," and they end up doing it anyway.
Yep. This is kind of a sociopath. But very smart too. Like it takes a smart person to tell somebody that's a bad idea, but convince them to do it anyways.
Yeah.
Damn, now I feel like I need to watch Breaking Bad again.
I hate what they did to what's his name? Why can't I think of it? The old guy, the old
Gustavo?
No. His hitman. The one that Saul introduces him to, but he's actually working for Gus. Was his name Frank?
Oh, Frank, yeah.
Yeah. I hate what they did to his character. He was so badass when he was first introduced, and then they just kind of turned him into
Yeah,
like,
I thought it got weird when they had like Jesse going along with him, you know? I feel like they were just trying to like I feel like at that point they were just trying to figure out how it would end, you know? Because it didn't make sense for Jesse to just like go off with him and introduce a new person in like the later seasons.
I'm just talking about like when they turned him from like a really badass like killer to just being like this really soft old dude that couldn't really do anything.
Right. That's what I'm saying. They spent too much time giving him
The
personality.
Frick was that?
It's like nobody cares.
You mean to tell me that back when he was first introduced, when he was finding out that Hank was coming after him, he wouldn't just shot the dude and dealt with it instead of just like, you guys gotta figure out something to do about this.
Right. I believe they actually had a very short spin-off of him.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Ermine Trout.
Yeah, he was one of my favorite characters until like his like final episode. Like, you mean to tell me he didn't think Walter was gonna shoot him? The first
Well, that's kind of the thing that it's like nobody really knew what he was going to or capable of doing, because it's what you just said. Like, oh, well, like what? Really, Walter White? Yeah. And everybody thought that the entire time. It's like, you don't think they would have figured that out? Like, this dude worked for Gus.
This guy was like, what was the scene where he broke into Mr. Child's place, where he like throws the shoot out in the hallway, and the guy comes running, and he looks at Charlie. He was like getting directions for where to shoot the guy from through the wall. Like,
oh yeah,
Walter took out that guy. Takes the balloons. His granddaughter was like, "What do you do all those balloons?" "Oh, they're for me." And he just releases them, cuts the power into the building. Poor Jesse. I feel like throughout the whole thing, Jesse's just trying to do the right thing, and then ends up getting boned for it. Just like, poor guy.
Well,
yes, he's cooking meth, but poor guy.
like, he's not trying to do the right thing. He's just trying to, like, stay within his morals of doing illegal things. He's like,
no, I'm fine with.
cooking meth, but like I'm not fine with cooking meth on an industrial level. Is all.
Like he was trying to do the right
'Cause,
thing.
mind you, they met. No, he's not. He's not, because they met, like, obviously during like high school chemistry class, but like they met again when he was Captain Cook.
Yeah.
So he was already cooking meth. He just wasn't aware about like how much better it could be.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
So
like,
don't give him too much sympathy.
No, I'm talking about like yes, he was doing that, but then like when he fell in love with his
individually,
neighbor,
he'd be doing that too.
When he fell in love with his neighbor, like he was trying to change things around, and then she goes getting high again, and it was technically his fault, but
no, that's her fault.
Yeah, but he got her back into it. But like then he meets the other woman with the kid, and freaking Walter ends up poisoning the kid. And then he wants to get out, and Walter keeps talking him and coming back into it. And like everything he tries to like better his life with gets taken away from him. So he falls into this pit where he constantly goes back to doing drugs.
Yeah, but he gives in every single time.
It's because every time he finds something like a distraction
basically,
from it,
you feel bad for him. Basically, you feel bad for him because he has a drug addiction.
Yeah, but every time something comes along that gives him a reason to stop doing it, it gets taken away from him. Usually by means that are not of his own.
Right. But he still goes back to it every single time, meaning that he's an addict. So it's like...
Yeah, but sure, an addict needs a reason
but like he also had to... I mean...
An addict needs a reason to quit. And every time he had a reason to quit, something else came up and he couldn't, things were going good for him, and then shit happens. That's why I felt bad for him.
And it was usually like Walter's fault why something went sour. But
if I say
like several times it was of his own doing. So
I saw a thing recently where it said Gus was the main
bad guy.
Yeah, it said Gus was the main villain. No, Walt's the main villain of this entire thing.
Yeah, Walt's the main villain, and he's the main hero, which is why this show is as good as everyone says it is, because somehow he's the hero and the main villain at the same time. And what they do a great job is like pinning the villain role on everybody else throughout the entire thing. I mean, there's 2 seasons where like Skylar's the villain.
Oh, she's just a raging bitch.
Right. But at the end of the day, it's like, yeah, like, is she like TPT at the end of the day? Yup. But like, it was in reaction to what he was doing.
Yeah, but you can't even say that, because she was cooking the books for her boss before she knew that he was
no, I know, and we talked about it last time. I know,
but doing wrong, and when she finds out he's doing wrong, she like, it never comes out that she
also went along with it. Yeah, but she went along with it.
Walt ever find out that she was cooking his books? For Beneke?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
Oh yeah, because remember Saul tells him about the money. Yeah.
No, they wrote the check, and then he was just like, "Well, where do you think?" Like when they traced down where that money came from, like where do you think it came from? And she didn't think about that, even though she's an accountant. So, like, I mean, that's a plot hole right there. But like to your point, kinda is like she even started doing the books for him.
Yeah, and she was flirting with,
At the car
Becky
wash and stuff.
before she even found
No,
out
no,
she
no. But
won.
when they got into the car wash
Yeah.
business,
Oh yeah.
like she was the one like skirting the codes and stuff. It's like she's
Without
diabolical.
hesitation. Like she was just like, because you remember the scene where she's in there and she's like making up fake receipts and she was just talking to herself. I was like, damn, okay, she has no remorse for this whatsoever. She is fully on board. Which, to be honest with you, if you saw that,
she was telling she was talking Bogdan, and she was telling him like, "Oh yeah, you have to." Like she had like earpiece or something like that. She's like,
"Oh, Bill Burr's character,
your property is worthless." Yeah.
She's citing codes to him and everything.
Yep. So I mean, like, she's willing to do whatever, obviously. But it's interesting that they made her like the evil villain for 2 years, and then they had like all the side stuff, and then at the end of the day, like you're rooting for Walter White, but you kind of hate him at the same time. So it's just masterfully done. Just wait till you see how it ends. Oh man.
Yeah,
I'm actually kind of jealous. I'm just kind of jealous because the first time that I watched like the last 3 or 4 episodes, I literally just like stayed up at night thinking about it.
Jeez. I think
and like two of them I actually just straight up rewatched on scene. Because they're that good. There's one episode actually in the last I think it's the second to last episode I don't like.
I think I got 3 episodes.
You know the the fancy woman at the chemical company?
Yeah.
Yeah, she comes back. It's a stupid thing with that.
I got past that part where she shows up at the car wash and asks him to come back.
Oh. Oh wait, I don't think you're on the last season, dude.
Am I not? I'm pretty sure I'm in season 5.
Wait. I don't think you're on the last season.
Yeah, because the last season ends with him, or the 4th season ends when he blows up the nursing home. So I'm in season 5. I'm on episode 13 of season 5, I think. I think I just watched that. Okay, maybe I didn't want. Oh. What am I on? For some reason, I thought I was on 13. No, I'm season 5, episode 10. So I have 6 more to watch.
Yeah, the last one's Felina.
Yeah, I'm on Buried.
Buried.
Yeah.
Oh man. Ah. Ah man, I'm so jealous. This is your first time watching this.
I've gotten a reaction from a lot of people because I answered a question on Reddit. Someone was like,
Dude,
"What?"
This show is so good.
I can't remember what was worded, but it was like basically, what show do you regret not watching sooner? And I put Breaking Bad. Just started watching it, and everybody's like, "Oh, dude, so jealous! I wish I could go back and watch it the first time." I'm like,
Honestly, there's not
so
too many.
in for it.
There's not too many shows that I will truthfully say that I'm jealous of people watching it for the first time. And I think it's like Breaking Bad, Ted Lasso.
It's a train.
Trailer Park Boys.
I've tried watching Trailer Park Boys like 2 or 3 times. I can't get into it. That was not for me.
You get into like season 4 before it gets good.
The farthest I got is
Trailer Park Boys is the best. It's the best thing that's ever happened. Trailer Park Boys is the best.
As far as when they're like, what they were selling something, and they turned around and had it look like the trailer park manager.
They're always selling something. It's usually weed.
Yeah, I think it was. I can't remember what it was.
That's how they do it.
I think it was stolen gas or something. And then he's like,
dude, that's like
court.
Season 6.
Is it? Hold on, I can pull up Netflix and tell you.
Yeah. Yeah, that they're stealing gas. That's a
Season 3, episode 4.
That's pretty far to it because they were trying to get money. What?
Season 3, episode 4.
Oh, well. All right. And that's not the one because there was a whole thing dedicated to they're siphoning gas so they could have their own gas station in the park so they could make enough money to go on a cruise. Yes, that holds true. So I'd say like season 4 is actually when it gets interesting. But it sounds like if you watched all the way up to season 3, you don't like their humor. So it's not for everybody. Like, I find it hilarious. My wife does not like it.
Yeah, that was one that like I don't know. I try watching it multiple times.
She's more of the mindset of just like. She's more of the mindset of like. You know, people actually live like this.
I mean, that is true.
Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, it's most of America. Got it.
Apparently Canada too.
But like, can't I watch this from my Amazon TV and laugh? Meaning, like, how's it any different than like reality TV? like 90 Day Fiance.
I can't watch it like that.
Kind of the same thing.
I have zero interest in that.
Well,
So when everybody
if you want to take a good pulse on America,
Love Island's another popular one. Nah, I'm good without that in my life.
I mean, I do Love Is Blind.
Is that blind dating, or like a people that are actually blind dating show?
In the and talking and you're roboting.
You're roboting. Jesus Christ! Sound like you were speaking an alien language there.
Same.
Is Discord shitting? Because my internet's fine.
Yeah, mine is too.
You're just like, I can't be fine. But see, I'd watch it if the people were actually blind, because I think that would be hilarious. Not that they're blind, just when the one, because you know there's going to be like a trans woman on there, and the dude's going to be like, what the fuck? That'd be hilarious. Not the fact that they're blind. I'm not making fun of the handicap. Being blind is the handicap, right?
Surprise factor. Yeah.
So why'd you call off the second date? When I got the copper boob and I felt that she was like A cups. I need at least double D's. Just trashy blind people. That's what I need.
It's like that's a very, very specific fetish.
Ooh, trashy blind people.
Yeah. Because I don't think blind in itself is like a major category. This is like trashy blind.
Like I want the blind woman that goes on Mario for a DNA test.
I've just been laughing to myself for like the past 30 seconds.
Like she was like, I don't know who the father is. Because I don't know, I couldn't see who I was having sex with. Like, I want that kind of trashy blind people.
Dude, I was thinking the exact same thing. I was like, how deep do you want to go down that rabbit hole? Because, like, I'm pretty sure nobody has that in with if they like scenario looking for. And it's like I couldn't think of a single one. Like, oh, I dropped my walking stick. Jesus. You're sick, man. You're sick.
I'm just saying. That's what it would take to get me interested. GB, thank you for subscribing.
Awesome.
Welcome to the vlog, man.
That's what it would take.
In a dating show, 100%.
Meantime, you just watched all of Breaking Bad.
What's that to do with anything?
Which kept your interest.
It's not a dating show.
I'm just saying that kept your interest, but you're saying that's the only dating show that kept your interest. Okay.
I did watch that Naked Attraction, where they're butt ass naked and they're like picking apart each other's bodies. It's just like, that was entertaining.
You'd be into something that's just called like Brother Wives.
Oh, what? No.
Yeah.
Brother? What you mean, sister wives? Like, what the fuck's brother wives?
Nope. Exactly. Something you'd be interested in.
I'm just gonna put it out there. If TLC makes a show about it, I have no interest in it.
Not my 100-pound.
Although that clip from was the 600-pound sisters or whatever. I think I might be pregnant because I'm craving stuff that I don't usually crave. Okay, like what? Like water. I never want water, and I don't want water. Bitch, you thirsty? Like that. See? Trashiness like that, I'm all aboard. Like, this is a shit show, and I'm here for it.
So it's just anything based down south.
Yeah. When you put rednecks in front of a camera, like true blue rednecks, yeah, 100%. I'll watch that.
It doesn't care because they're like completely not like this, the way that the rest of the world works. Like, yeah, have feelings for my first cousin, whatever.
Like the one where, it's a TikTok where she was like, it's like the song where it's like,
what you about it?
the song where it goes like, do you have any kids? Yes, I have a daughter. How about you? She was using that song, and it's like, you married your uncle? No, he didn't become my uncle until we got married. And she's trying to make that make sense. It's like, that doesn't make any sense. How does your husband not become or not be your uncle until after you marry him? And she's like, I was adopted. It's like, no part of that makes any sense to me. Like, how does he become your uncle only after marriage?
Right, you're sitting there with like a notepad.
I'm like, how does that work? How does this work?
Doing Ancestry.com.
None of the branches split off. What the fuck's going on here? This is one of the straightest trees I've ever found.
Right. This is literally a stick in the ground.
God damn, y'all didn't branch off at all. What the hell?
To get struck by lightning. Yeah. Actually, you guys have... There's no roots. Okay.
Oh, man.
All right, my friend, I'm out of here for the evening.
You have yourself a good night.
You as well.
Alright, ladies and gents, since he is gone, I think I'll go ahead and call it a night as well. So if you guys did enjoy today's stream, do me a huge favor, leave a like down below. It does help me out so very much, and I do appreciate it so very much. If you guys do want to see future live streams, be sure to click subscribe. If you guys want to know if I whenever do go live or upload a video, click that notification bell. And as always, guys, thank you so very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.